Understanding the magic of onset and coda in English pronunciation. Hello language enthusiasts! Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of English pronunciation. More specifically, we're going to explore the concept of onset and coda under the subject of phonetics and phonology. These two elements play a crucial role in forming the structure of syllables in English. Understanding them can dramatically improve your pronunciation and accent. Let's get started. Every word in English can be broken down into smaller, pronounceable units known as syllables. The syllable is a fundamental unit of speech in any language, and understanding its structure is essential for mastering pronunciation. Each syllable is typically composed of three parts: the onset, the nucleus, and the coda. The nucleus is typically a vowel sound that forms the peak of the syllable. The onset is all the sounds before the nucleus, and the coda is everything that comes after. In our discussion today, we'll focus on the onset and coda. So, what is the onset? It's simply the initial consonant or consonant cluster of a syllable. For example, in the word break, the BR is the onset. It's the first sound or sounds that you make before hitting the peak of the syllable. Not all syllables have an onset. For instance, in the word apple, the first syllable, A, does not have an onset. But mastering the pronunciation of onsets can make a big difference in being understood and sounding natural in English. Next up is the coda. This is the final consonant or consonant cluster of a syllable. In the word test, the saint is the coda. It's the sound or sounds that you make after the peak of the syllable. Similar to the onset, not all syllables have a coda. For example, in the word go, there is no coda. However, being able to correctly pronounce codas can significantly improve your intelligibility in English. An interesting aspect of English pronunciation is the relationship between the onset and coda. Together, they encapsulate the nucleus and define the start and end of a syllable. Words can have multiple syllables, and thus, multiple sets of onsets and codas. For instance, in the word computer, com is the first syllable with C as the onset and M as the coda, and puter is the second syllable with P as the onset and ter as the coda. In English, the combination of certain consonants in the onset or coda is allowed, while others are not. For example, the word strengths is perfectly acceptable, even though it seems to be a mouthful. This is all governed by the complex phonotactics of the English language. And that wraps up our introduction to the onset and coda in English pronunciation. Understanding these concepts and practicing them can significantly enhance your English speaking skills. I hope this video has been insightful and you're now eager to explore more about syllable structures. Keep practicing and happy learning!